The news, good evening. The Seychelles International Airport will, as of tomorrow, the 1st of June, open gradually for transactions on conditions set by the Department of Health. Application for international flights carrying passengers have to be made to the Public Health Commissioner. Applications will be processed on a case-by-case basis as per the Public Health Order. Air Seychelles is introducing a new baggage policy on its domestic network effective the 1st of June. The new policy will now be based on the total weight concept instead of the number of bags being checked in. Guests traveling between Mahé and Pralin will now be entitled to 15 kilos of checked baggage plus an additional 5 kilos of hand luggage. As the airline cannot guarantee that the baggage will arrive on Pralin or Mahé on the same flight, guests will be notified by the guest service agent on duty to collect their baggage at the airport once it arrives at the destination. Air Seychelles has in a communiqué said that in view of the new baggage policy, which takes effect tomorrow, passengers who bought their tickets before that date will still maintain their old baggage allowance as outlined on their tickets. Tomorrow, the world will be celebrating International Children's Day. The Ministry of Family Affairs wishes all children a happy day. In her message, Minister Mitzi Larue says it is not only a day to celebrate, but also to reflect on issues that are important for the well-being of our children. Minister Larue says that because of the present pandemic situation, their day will be exceptional this year. On this special day, the absence of festivities at educational institutions should not deter anyone from being joyous. Too often, the simple but precious things of our existence are taken for granted. As responsible children, you have the duty for self-respect, to care for others and respect each other's rights, and despite adversities and shortcomings, make the most of your studies and remain focused, Minister Larue says. Football fans and film lovers may soon be watching major events while observing social distancing at a driving venue. The head of the government's National Events Agency wants to start using the ICCS car park for outdoor screenings, but Galen Bresson says the plan to project films, sports or stage music performances would first need the Ministry of Health backing.
It could soon be showtime again in the ICCS car park. If approved, images would be projected on a giant screen for an audience in their cars, listening to sound transmitted on their FM radios. Outdoor set menu dining is also under consideration.
Watching football alone is a bit of an issue. Coming in crowd is much more fun, but we would have to apply the new social norms of social distancing, small groups of 4, not overcrowded, and this is a perfect place to be.
The 1950s drive-in concept has suddenly regained popularity in Australia for rock concerts.
I've been missing live music so much that I'll go and see it at the car park in my car just so I can see live music in front of me. It's good.
In America, it's been repurposed for outdoor dining.
Delicious.
And in France, even Catholic Mass has been celebrated by the faithful behind the wheel.
Probably would have to invest in a bigger screen, projectors of a high luminous capacity.
Mr. Bresson was behind an earlier drive-in facility in the car park at St Anne Jetty, but it's now defunct.
For a few years, this was quite the place to be, showing World Cup and League football matches, music videos and occasionally even telenovelas, and often accompanied by that drive-in essential, a juicy hot dog from the food truck.
St Anne Jetty is now deemed too small and less easy to control safely than ICCS in the coronavirus era.
You have the control of a gate system here, which is physical. All these facilities are already here in the car park, so screening is much easier for us than at St Anne Jetty, which is much more open.
Mr. Bresson says he's putting the drive-in idea into Cinea's strategic plans and awaiting approval from health officials.
And with this, we end this news summary. Thank you for watching. Have a pleasant evening.